Take us at the start. So
yeah, we can start with the sample.
Yeah, let's do that. That's where it came from.
That's the main idea. So the sample. So it's
a movie.
It's a movie. And you can see it's pretty thin.
Yep.
That's on purpose.
Justice League, Justice League, Justice League.
A lot of shit going on. So it's thin, but it's also, we gotta like really respect the sample. We gotta respect the guys that made this shit.
So when you're doing this, do you say later on you're pulling it out?
What do you mean?
Pause.
Yeah.
Pulling out the sample?
We did. Kanye's verse is right here. I think we lowered it.
Right.
And we filtered it for Kanye's verse.
Okay. And then he's playing. These are the original players.
Actually, this is us here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
these are like
samples. So we muted the sample of Kanye's verse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are that electronic sound that we added back in that he inspired me with. Because he has that in the original too, with this crazy ass prog kind of electronic shit that they were doing too, as well as live.
Right.
Back then, so that has a lot of inspiration on this too, because it's kind of like how we do shit too.
Yeah,
with like that, and he was doing that back then.
Yeah,
so that's crazy.
What's the next instrument after the sample you added in? You said like snares or?
Well, the first was. So this is Kanye's verse, and the reason why it's so synth heavy is because he just came out with, Graduation album. And he told, and like Ross told us, Kanye's gonna be, first verse. So we're like, okay, so we need to go Graduation. Let's go synth heavy, fucking John Bryan, Mike Dean. You know what I mean? So that's
crazy to me how you pointing that out, because we did like sculpt these to like each rapper and where they were at moment in their time and what was going on, and added that element so they fitted in a little more on our shit, which was crazy.
Yeah, it's also just studying the artist and saying, yo, this is the part that they would rap on.
Right.
It's the part that they would rap on, and free fall for the rest.
So Kanye comes in here. I think this is the center.
So that was flashing lights.
Yes. Yep.
You know what I mean? I get it.
All this is all Kanye's work, because
The instrument is, which instrument is this, and what plug-in?
I think that's
what's
the
this
Rhodes.
Keyboard? Is it Rhodes?
I don't know. I think be live.
No, this was a Logic Rhodes.
Oh, okay.
It was a Logic Rhodes. Yeah. And this was I want to say the synth. This was probably albino. But at this time, it's a classic. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's that Florida synth right there.
Okay, so after the synths come in and you figure, I got 2 more rappers to come in, where do you go next? And what do you move into as far as instruments? Do you say, yo, let's just start with strings, let's settle it out, and we'll bring in the horns later? Or do we start with a piano?
I think with Ross, because we wanted to do a special section for Ross, a special section for Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
We added the organs for Ross's part.
I think Ross blends good with organs.
For sure. I mean,
it's like, that's one of
guy.
if you base him off of organs, you're gonna come out with something dope.
Yeah.
Yo, his voice just matches with that good.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah.
1000%.
This might be a bass. No?
A Rhodes.
The Rhodes.
The Magic.
It's so many fucking tracks, as you can see. So many fucking tracks.
With little in-betweens and all kinds of things. Which
horns.
That teaching's probably from Dre. Like he would just like do stuff that inspired us to just keep it going with the music. Cause we're the listeners.
Yeah.
we enjoyed the parts that you added that part and it just kept me going on and on with the song.
Speaking of, very important, that Coley was actually one that taught me, like, yo, because my beats early on were very loop heavy. 4/bar loop.
Yep.
Intro, 4/bar loop, do your thing, whatever. He was the one that taught me, like, yo, every 8 bars, you're going to have something new, interesting come in. You know, he learned that from Dre.
Captivated me.
Yeah. So,
and that's why I stayed captivated, because he would keep the same thing interesting.
You want the artist to catch the infectiousness of the beat, right?
Yeah.
If you change it every 8 bars, do you go back to
That's
the first bar, or do you just keep changing it all the way through?
I think once you start with this technique and you start incorporating it into your music, it goes far. It starts building itself to where you use this technique and you start building other things. It grows from there.
So it's new every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got stuck in a lot of worlds of infectiousness, but it's all in the name of chopping.
That's good too,
So
though.
it feels
It's
good.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good too.
I try to get them like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that makes a lot of sense when we're talking about switching every 8 bars, and you taught me something, because I'm like, damn, do I be changing every 8 bars? I need to. I'm getting more. But
Coley, I was like, fuck. Now every time I make music, I'm like, okay, I gotta.
Building wise, you did Ross.
This is Ross.
Crash. Hi, kicks in
That's our fucking style.
We wanted them all separated because to have control at the end, just in case like I want something or we want something like a little higher, And if you merge them, you kind of lose that. You lose that control. So we kind of like build this to where we don't ever lose control. We got total control over every sound.
So I'm like, I don't like that clap no more. Take out the bottom clap.
Don't take it out. Just lower it and enhance the other one.
Yeah, that's a kind of dope ass bass line. Yeah, that.
Who's playing that?
Who did play that? That's a plug-in. Is that Contact?
Plug-in.
That might have been the guy in the middle.
Oh, that's Contact, I think.
Yeah,
Scarbase. You giving everybody their own signature sound within one song.
Yeah.
So you had the synths.
It was, I guess Mike Dean kind of like brought in the synth world for him and just having that sound.
Yep.
And then Ross was soulful. Wayne, right, had a different sound. What was y'all aiming for? What's his sound? And within this?
It's almost within the same realm as Ross.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's still soulful. But I think at that time, Wayne was like really big on
Carter 2 was out. He had some soulful joints on there.
Yeah, he wasn't a soulful vibe. He fit in alignment with what we were doing. I think that's why Ross was really interested in getting him on this particular version of this Maybach series.
Yeah.
He brought, I feel like, almost a championship vibe to the end. Like,
right.
It's almost like the celebration ending.
Mm-hmm.
So we took it like, I feel like basketball, like championship. Like this is like
take it home.
Yeah.
Yeah. More horns, more, you know what I'm saying? Like it was more.
Well, all right. Our black Maybach.
This was Triumph. This was Olympic. This was NBA championship. This was, you know what I'm saying?
Finale.
And what sounds made up that sound? You had
horns for sure.
Yep.
Brought the power.
Yep. A lot of the
percussion definitely brings more.
And then a lot of the what do we got here?
Percussion again, that snare rolls. We add different
championship piano.
Yep.
So that string was crazy.
Cool Mercy.
Let him hear that whole string section.
Yeah.
The whole string section.
Yeah, those was when we start going into live mode where we have like where we want to enhance. That was Ashanti, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Shanti. Shout out to Shanti, the mad violinist.
That's insane.
I love the way he just got that like rockness to it. It's not, he doesn't just like play. He like really goes in, and that's what we was looking for.
Yep.
That excitement.
It's real tense. It's like
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was crazy.
So that's this the triumphs section. So I really scored the movie with this.
Yeah, sure.
Gave every character their own piece of the pie in the movie.
For sure.
What were some of the special things in these things besides, live instrumentations? What were some of the things that y'all were looking for that could put the icing on the cake?
You know what's really
y'all mixed?
fucking
Y'all mixed
cool?
this? Leslie mixed this.
Leslie mixed it, yeah. But
Okay.
we were there, yeah.
Okay. Because I know y'all like the mix.
Yeah.
What's really cool is we got the opportunity to do something, now that I think about this, that we haven't done, to where we got to build something together other than us having like something first.
Yep.
We got to build this together. That's why we was able to score each artist, because we were building parts together. They would send us stuff and we were able to like build on top of that. Which some people don't get the luxury of overseeing the final, because they'd be like, well, what you gonna do to my section? Or Ross trusted us. He's like, yo, do y'all's thing to it. And he trusted us to like, I guess because we see musically the same. There's some artists that you connect with on the music level, and we connected with this song, definitely. It like, had a big impact. So this one, I would say, this is just like a classic, bro.
I mean, you had T-Pain in those choruses.
Mm-hmm.
Did you give him his own character too, or was it just set to the actual artist over there? So, because usually, T-Pain is the general. I look at him as the hear ye, ladies and gentlemen, I have so and so. Like he commands that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, you know what I mean?
So we actually presented the hook to Ross.
Oh, okay.
We presented the hook.
That Florida Connect.
Yeah.
Y'all playing unfair.
So when I was T-Pain, we actually had somebody else write. His name was Carlisle, and so we had him write the original OG hook, and then they just kind of were inspired by his hook, and T-Pain kind of did his own thing, and he used the first few words in the melodies and whatnot, and then took it to his own shit. So, but it's all Florida shit. We're all from Florida, so.
Yeah, just that chorus, I think, still feels like,
So we
you
presented
gave him
that
my
shit.
bass. Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all
we
gave him my
presented that
bass.
shit, yeah.
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 It just sets the tone too, and
It showed him where we was going with it, And he's a music master too.
That's
right.
right.
Yo,
That's right.
let me see what you got. Oh, I would do it like that, but let me add my flair to it too. I like what y'all doing, and, hey, do your thing, go.
Yeah, I think it's the loudest part of the song, and sometimes you have to subtract for the artist to get in there and be the instrument.
Yeah.
So I feel like sometimes when you're doing that, it's like we lose some of our producer artistry, and we're like, damn, you want me to take out that part? Damn, you want to take out that part?
Yeah.
It seemed like in here was nothing taken out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in the verses, we calmed it down, and we carried it, like we saying, like just to each person.
Yep.
The hook part, it's big, and
super.
Yeah.
Play some of the stems in the verses with the musicality.
Yo, just to have Kanye West on one of your records, right? I'm ready. Yeah, wants it.
The great poop on anything, yay poop on, will explode. Cause I am the shit and this is my commode. There they go.
So there was no bass line in that verse either?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, that bass line is crazy. Hold on.
Probably had a two-tone with the gray poop on. Anything yay poop on, we'll tight. I just remember that my limelight extra bright. I hit the strip club and girls get extra hype. Club and girls turn. Know who not getting no sex tonight.
This song actually taught us to leave a lot of room for the artist too.
That's dope.
And Louis the King Jr. starting all that stunting is gon' ruin ya.
Yo, just working on this song and having it before anyone ever hears it with all this music from top people coming out at that moment, and you have it and you're creating it and they trust you to like, what you're gonna do right now is what it's gonna be.
Right.
That's a lot of power.
A lot of power.
It's a scent that a lot of people hear, but right there.
Yep.
They hear that one.
Louis the King Jr. starting all that stunting is gon' ruin ya. B.I. was a lie, he probably had a two-tone with the gray poop on. Anything yay poop on, we'll explode. Cause Louis the King Jr. starting all that stunting is gon' ruin ya. B.I. was a lie, he probably had a two-tone with the gray poop on. Anything yay poop on, we'll explode. Cause I am the shit and this is my commode. Uh-oh, there they go. Talking about how your boy clothes extra tight. I just remember that my limelight extra bright. I hit the strip club and girls get extra hype. You hit the strip club and girls turn extra dyke. We know who not getting no sex tonight. And a lap dance would probably be a blessing, right? So all that shit you talking dead, coughing, like the weed coughing. New crib, lofting. Where's that Austin? Where's that
You can
Texas?
just, we used
What's
to
in
just
front
listen to this
Benzes?
stuff
What
like
else?
in different
Lexus.
ways.
Well, whose Maybach is
I mean,
this, Mr. West?
you just take out all the music and be like, yo, this song would still be good.
Yeah.
If we just like took extra shit out,
Yeah.
it would still be like iconic.
Right. The outro to this. Let's
yeah.
get into the outro. Because the outro was crazy too. If people forget about the horn at the end.
So a lot of that was actually the sample, and we added the horn on top.
There's some stuff missing too. We kept it going just a little bit longer. Yeah.
On this.
All that was us. It's a musical ride, you know. That's the dynamics.
I heard a guitar in there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sax.
Yo.
The detail, you know, it's the detail on it.
That was insane. This is a funny question. Mixing. How many passes did you get from Leslie?
So me with Leslie, I don't get past fourth pass with him. For some reason he just
Kills it.
you know. But
Yeah.
You know, this is a lot of instruments, so I want to know how many passes.
Yeah, well,
I think he probably nailed the vocals off top, but it was more the music, right?
yeah, well, I think we were there.
We sit with him.
Yeah, we sat with
sat in.
Yeah, we sat with him.
And yeah, almost like creating with him too.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
he's really interested in wanting to, that's one thing about Leslie, man. Shout out to him. He really wants you to get the sound that you want and tell you like different ways to get it. We
We let him do his thing, and then after he does his thing, we're like, okay, we got notes.
you want to be able to have that headroom. We was taught that, to have that headroom to be able to like revert back to get a bigger sound that you never thought would be bigger, because
Right.
you can expand it here because you left us headroom to expand on parts.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't hear in your room that you created this in, but now that you're in this pro, you can hear it now to give you the full sound.
Yep.
So that was
Who mastered? Chris Athens?
Whoever was mastering Ross's stuff.
Okay. There. I don't know. I don't know if that was Chris Athens.
Right. We weren't really big into mastering engineers back then.
Right.
no.
Right. Let's go to the beginning and just play it through. I'm gonna let you solo so they can hear certain sounds as we move through the record. But I'll let you build it as you want, just as it's going through.
So this was all MIDI samples, MIDI sounds. And the live strings didn't come in until the hook and the verse. You know what I'm saying? No sample at all.
I think this is a lot of like giving it that underneath tone. It's cool to listen to it this way.
Super crazy.
Right?
Here's a lot of the strings here, a lot of the live strings. And the bass.
That bass is crazy.
Yeah, that bass. I think that's one thing that don't loop at all in this track. It's
We played all the way through.
all the way. So yeah, competing with those strings, I think the bass and the strings kind of like complement each other. That was one of the big things because they're like real dancey.
Right.
And they kind of like roll with each other.
Right. Let's add in some of the drums to show y'all drum technique, yeah? Because y'all definitely great drummers as well.
But really, it started off like this. That's how it started off.
Yeah.
I sent this back to Cole.
And it was like you nailed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's it.
You gotta.
He had the little ta ta ta. It matched perfect. I was like, this is it.
But you know, I had to put in the fucking. Hold up. People think that's live drums. You're not. It's all programmed.
What plugin was this?
Believe it or not, this was Easy Drummer. But it wasn't the program fills. It wasn't like the pre, we just did it.
They had a lot of good ass drum sounds on
they
Easy
do.
Drummer.
They do.
Yeah, like we used to take those and just like sample them, Easy Drummer, and just like, yo.
Yep.
Even though the arrangements wasn't good, they mastered like the sound of it.
The sound was really good.
Yeah.
Yes, all the. This is everything but the sample. So sample is muted right now.
There's no sample like that. Should took the sample away.
You know,
Give it the sound.
we're fucking stupid. We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
We didn't know that would hurt you financially. Shit.
And then of course the samples comes in.
Justice League, Justice League, Justice League.
Oh, we used to embed our tag in the sample stem. So they
Yeah, I
couldn't
was
take it
wondering
out.
why you did that.
So they couldn't take it out.
Touche.
Damn, why you tell them
I'm about to do it.
Yeah.
Too fucking shade.
But this was back in the day when they couldn't do stems.
Yeah.
Now you can take a fucking.
Oh yeah, we gonna extract.
Yeah, you can extract it now.
Yeah. Back then, 20 years ago, whatever the fuck.
They couldn't take that shit out. That's part of the sample.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah,
Wow.
the tag is in there. Smart guys. Smart guys.
Justice League, Justice League.
So we had to honor all of that crazy shit. Right? Like, it's doing a lot of the heavy lifting,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, but we was like, nah, we can't let the sample do all that shit. So we had to, you know what I'm saying?
Justice League.
Don't sample with the sample.
Theremin?
This was in the sample, we just kind of filtered it.
Yeah, that might have been a theremin back then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
The fucking,
Yeah.
Something we couldn't find either, right, yo.
Yeah, it's hard to find that type of shit.
So they play that with their hands, right?
Y'all got Diego back there bouncing and shit.
Yeah, so we filtered the sample here.
It made a sound of its own, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it to this. There you go.
With that little sound, the goat.
Yeah.
Put the goat in there again. See if you hear it now.
I heard a little stadium snare clap in Kanye's part. Is that because of flashing lights type of stuff? That's like his vibe. It just, I don't hear it in the rest of the record, but
I think so.
right there. It just felt like
Yeah,
stadium,
yeah.
'cause he did some stadium.
You're right about
Yeah.
that. We did go in.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
That's the layers.
That's dope.
Crib Lofton, where's that Austin? Where's that Texas? What's in front Benz's? What else Lexus? Well, whose Maybach is this? Mr. West's. Realest shit I ever rolled, chillin' in my Maybach.
Yeah, but we could in my way. Like, fuck yeah. There was no denying this. We was
Oh.
like, yeah.
Not a chance. I wish I had that for a couple other artists and not our name, but I'm glad Ross got it because he did it justice.
Yeah,
He
for
did
sure.
though, and he knows what to do. He's a great
Yeah.
connector as well.
Yeah.
And putting the pieces together. Some artists just have an A&R ear by default,
Yeah.
and I think he's one of them. So shout
Yeah.
out to him for that.
Yeah.
What else you got in the bag of goodies? You got something else for us you could play?
Do I?
On the spot. On the spot.
Do I?
Justice League, Justice League.
Okay, that's what's pulling up.
Okay.
That's what you're
All
pulling up.
righty. Okay, let's get down to
Get
business.
into it.
What are we here? Okay,
right,
man.
so real
Okay,
quick.
what do we got going on?
Real quick. So there is a video out there of us making this record.
Yep.
Which we did at the time because it was part of the whole media shit or whatever. Yep. Which is incorrect. That's not how we did it.
Okay.
It was part of the media shit. You know,
What do you mean part of the media shit?
you know, just part of being visible at that time and just, you know, hey, we gotta do this, we did this and we did that, we did this, and we just it was an act.
The history of the song
Yeah.
Okay.
and how it was, we want to just make it like what it is and what happened with it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like just like an entertainment version.
Yep.
Yeah. So and actually when we opened up this session, it opened up our eyes to what we used and how it has this iconic sound.
Okay.
And only the creators of it would know this,
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
So I
Because this
think
is crazy.
The meat and potatoes, the of course, you can see now. Purity.
This is literally Aston Martin sound
This is
right
it.
here. This plugin right here was made for this. I remember when we got this plugin, or when Rook got this plugin, he this is one of the first things he played. I was like, yo, send me that plugin right now. I need that bitch right now. How did you get this pop sound dark?
Purity's still great.
It's dark.
Yeah.
When he gave it to me, that was the only sound I liked on it. I was like, yo, you literally got the best sound on there to me. And I was like, yo.
So I play this bitch.
If you listen to it, that's what makes this song iconic.
It really is Enigma on there, old school
Yep.
plugins. And
It's pop, but dark. This is dark,
Yes, it's dark.
right?
Yeah, it's dark.
Look how old his EQ is.
How fat EQ is crazy.
Yep,
That is old.
yep.
What Logic is this?
This is a new one, but
Okay, but you got legacy.
I don't understand how he's pulling these plugins up. Does Purity still make it in 2026?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the old version?
The old face. You can
You
change
got
the
it.
colors now. Yeah.
you got space reverb, a little bit.
We used to use that plugin a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of the stock Logic
look,
plugins.
Like stock sounds in the Logic is really
So
good.
this was my favorite reverb. Right? As you can see, it says favorite reverb. So I use that. All right. So I'm not gonna tell you. I gotta keep a couple things.
Yes.
Why?
Carly wanna know too.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, what happened?
Why?
So the snare.
Where's that from?
I can't tell you guys.
Go ahead.
I can tell you guys off camera.
I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna get it if I sell it.
Here's a dry snare by itself.
Okay.
Identify it.
I
I found it the other day.
I found it the other day.
Then I put a big crusher on it.
Yeah, you put your zing on it. Yeah.
And this right here is the flavor right here in there. It's the invert, backyard slap. Right here. Just like a reverse reverb.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
And then a little bit of
Clarity.
And they get, our output is in the red. We don't give a fuck. We just fucking.
Me too.
It gave it this 80s feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You put that. It gave the snare a lot of.
Shit. So here we see I use Easy Drummer. That's the kick. RM4. I use for the hi-hats.
What is the name of it?
RM4 is a
RM4.
is a limb plug.
Yep.
Limb plug. And then a lot of these fucking uplifters.
Yeah, remember that? We used to get those from that. What was the name of it? Vengeance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's from Vengeance, bro. Right there. Remember those?
Yep.
Yep.
And then
sounds.
I think the Florida synths.
Yeah. So the
Come
bass,
in.
there was a bass. So the high synth. I don't have them here, but they're from Alpha.
Okay.
Alpha is the plugin.
That was a good plug-in too. Did you have that one?
I did have Alpha.
Alpha.
It's a good 2010s plugin. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
22.
Albino 3 was one of the bass plugins that's not working right now, of course.
Compatible.
And then on top of the Albino was just a regular sine wave with R bass.
Damn, our bass was a secret.
Yeah. It filled the basses in if you needed that extra.
Yep. And then what is this? Oh, Alpha.
Yo, that really gave our trap sound big records. We used
Justice
R
League,
bass the
Justice
shit out of our trap music.
Oh man, R bass is the shit, bro. People sleep on R bass.
Justice League, Justice League.
Of course, Rook's iconic shakers. It's like a.
I love shaking.
He does that a lot.
This is stuntastic right here.
This is the mix session right here.
The Pro Tools session.
Justice League.
This voice is familiar. Who is it? Chris Michelle?
That's Chrisette Michelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Figured that.
If you look, you see all the plugins, right? You look at our beat.
No.
Ain't no plugin.
None.
Much.
That means that the beat sounded good to me.
You know what I mean?
That's pro.
It's just our mix. See, everything has 0. This is our mix. You know what the fuck we doing?
Fuck we don't.
You know what the fuck we doing?
Justice
And then we have, what is this? Don't know.
The secret effect.
Which one?
It's like a percussion.
Oh,
This
yeah,
one,
yeah,
like-
yeah. That's a Logic plugin. That's from Ultra Beat and Logic.
Yeah, that's an iconic sound on this song too. It sounds big out.
It sticks out there, yeah.
There's a lot of like sounds in this song that just stick out and memorable. I think music just having memorable parts and sections.
So this part was lo-fi.
Yep.
So 40 did this part.
Fire.
So 40 did here you go, guys. These are 40 settings.
The underwater.
These are underwater settings right here, lo-fi. There you go. There you go, guys.
Write those down.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. Automatic weapons on the floor, but who can you call? My damn bitch, one who live by the code. Put this music shit aside.
You're right about that. That Purity sound is like crazy, bro.
That's the
Y'all
that's
better
the record.
Man, y'all made potato. You better get them potato chips. You better bring that sound back. Yo, what the hell?
We use it on a few other records. You know?
Okay.
I feel like that's the hottest song on that particular, or the hottest like
Sound, right?
yeah, that's the one I gravitated to whenever we went through the whole plugin. That's the one that stood out like, yo, they nothing else on that particular one like stood out like that.
Yeah, I use it. No, my code is like
I don't know like their updated version of Purity. Maybe they got some, but I felt like that was he found the best sound, and the way he used it is iconic.
Yeah, that's a fact. What's the future of the Justice League look like?
Oh man. The future of the Justice League is whole albums, big records.
Yep.
We have an album with Conway the Machine.
Yep.
That's fucking out of here, bro. We've been talking about this shit for a couple of years actually.
Yeah,
That's how big it is. That like it's
I think it's us collaborating with Legacy. I think for us it's like doing legacy music. It's not no longer us as kids, you know, running in and out. And for us, it's different.
Yep.
So we do music, passion, love for it, legacy work. No longer it's because we're OGs, you know. We get approached by people that respect our work and be like, yo, I definitely want to work with y'all. So it's like it's endless.
Yeah, well said. The legacy right here. Justice League, Don Cannon.
Yep.
Man, the freshman. Sad Five. What can we say? We did it all.
Hey.
And we still doing it. This is why we do it.
Man.